to Planet Coaster. Brand new series on the channel. Many of you will have been playing this game since the alpha. The brilliant people over at Frontier have created the most wonderful, beautiful theme park coaster game I've ever seen. And I have fallen in love with this game over the past few weeks. And I decided that I'm going to devote a lot of my time on this channel now to this game. And here we are, the start, the humble beginnings of what will hopefully become an epic theme park for all of our little visitors. What you're looking at here is my entrance. So, spend a bit of time, a few hours, using a couple of images I found online. For inspiration, I've come up with our little entrance here. So, let's give you a little tour. The first episode probably won't have much by way of building. I might do a little time lapse of something towards the end. But what we have here is our little spawn point down here. As you can see, everybody's leaving because we don't have any rides. So they're kind of coming up and going, no, there's nothing here. So they come up here and they come under this gorgeous little arch into this little plaza area. So kind of laid this path down. It's real nice that you can do these big plazas. Now I know in the early days of the alpha, etc., it was a real pain to kind of get things like this to work. But we have the grid system, which works beautifully. It allows us to create these massive open spaces, which is great. They come on down in through here, little adverts inside, little lighting and bushes. They come either side of our little planter stone tree area here. And they meet our very jolly, very happy coaster mascot right here. So I kind of got this idea offline, this little wavy area that goes up and over this. I like it. I like the symmetry. I mean, there's a if I zoom back up in here again, you can see that it's a very symmetrical little entrance area. On the other side, we've got these little buildings here, which kind of sort of encapsulate our wave sort of roof here. But as the guests come on in, they can either go left or right. I was going to make one of them an exit, but, you know, I kind of guessed that they're going to figure out how to get out anyway. So that's our entrances over here. Use these coaster rails here, just like the paths aren't completely perfect. So there was a little bit of grass showing here. I just couldn't get the way I built it. I kind of built it the house after I'd built the plaza area. I built the plaza after I built the house. So trying to get the pass all the way through the building just wasn't happening for me. So put these rails up, which kind of helps cover up these little sort of strips of grass which were still showing through. So they can kind of come on in through here. And into our park, but this building's kind of very, very simple. It's a rectangular building. Put these little doors on, these sort of old-fashioned heavy wooden doors, little handles and little torches. Use these window doors up here. Thought they looked like really cool sort of balcony windows. Put these little balconies on top of them. Roof is a wooden slat roof, so that's a fairly straightforward, very simple roof there. It has a flat top to it, and this is sort of a little beading and a little bit of some concrete moulding that's going around the top end of it. So our visitors come on through our arches and they enter into what will be the beginnings of our coaster park. Now, not much done, kind of just fed the path on right into this sort of wider area. What I'll do is I'll head on over here so that we can turn back and look at it from a different angle. But what we can see here is they come on through and they kind of come to this sort of circular area. It's not the most centered. I may need to do a little bit of work to this thing here. I wonder, can I maybe get in front of these trees for a second and try and select the base of this if we can. No, I see that tree's going to stop me from selecting it, but yeah, I might have to. I'll maybe leave it for now, but I'll fix it in a time lapse. But Yeah, I need to move this over a little bit. It's not very center. It's center on the path. It's just trying to get this around it center. I might have another go at it. I kind of did this quite quickly just before I recorded the video. So yeah, what I did was kind of came through here. This will be our sort of lead off to different areas. So this will be off to one particular theme. This will be lead off to another particular theme. Kind of threw down a few props here just to kind of fill it out a bit. Need to do a bit of filling out here as well because it's a bit barren. It's a bit boring. So yeah, we'll do a bit of that. What I did was, because we don't want our visitors getting in for free, so we'll just zoom on up over here. On either side of our entrance plaza, I introduced you rather, to our barricade. So this is just a bit of terraforming, raised up the land a bit. This will stop our visitors from trying to sneak into our fun fair without paying their dues. And if they try and sneak in this way, they will get stopped by a wall. And it's the same thing on the other side as well. So that was the idea behind that. So it's just to kind of create like a proper sort of, secure entrance area to the park. So once they paid their ticket fees, they can come straight through here into the little plaza area and be on their merry way to whatever ride so they desire. But what I like to do, I think, in a little time-lapse video, I'm going to do this off camera. This will be a two-way conversation. I'm going to do time lapses because I know that you guys, time's precious. There's a lot of videos out there to watch. So I'm going to sort of commentate, talk. We'll do some stuff on camera, which I think is interesting. But I'm going to put a building here. I have a few ideas. It's going to be a shop. Maybe use it as our first aid center or shop or kind of like gift shop, that kind of idea. So when they come in, that's the first thing they do. And also when they leave, they will be forced into the gift shop. Plus it'll kind of be a nice sort of, too far there and the camera work there. Plus it'll be a nice wee feature, there'll be a nice building here. Gonna try and make it something quite interesting that goes right here. So when you come in, this sort of encapsulates it. But I'm really pleased with the start. I really, really like my little entrance. I think it's quite beautiful. It took me a little bit of time just to put it all together. But it's humble. It's a start. There's no ride, so if I hit play, these people don't really have anything to do. They're not gonna. They're not being charged to come into the park at the moment. It's free to enter. But like I say, you come on in and there's nothing to do. So there's a lot of work to be done. I'm gonna do some time lapse videos. Sit back, enjoy me doing some building work. A little fire burning here outside our little tent, and I'll catch up with you once we have. Hopefully a beautiful building here to talk about.
We're on a mission from God.
See you soon.
Da da
Well, took a little bit longer than I had expected. Came across a few real issues. Most notably the roof. Oh man, the roof was giving me some major troubles. Don't know whether you could see that in the time lapse or not, but it took me a while. But I am absolutely delighted with it. It is absolutely gorgeous, and it's not completely finished yet. I've just noticed that we have forgot a row of windows down here, so that'll need to be amended. But overall, pretty chuffed, I have to say. It has come about pretty good. Probably go through it and put a few more decorations on just to kind of fill it out a little bit, which I'll show you guys in the next episode. But it's a nice little start. I hope you agree. This is sort of our major entrance. Originally, you probably noticed it in the time lapse that originally I had a door here, but I've decided to make it another entranceway so that you come on through here and out in another area of the park. So that gives us sort of three ways to go when you enter it. First of all, backside's kind of a duplication of the front, so I might do something with that to maybe make it a little bit different. Change the shops up. We have a balloon shop and an information point as a starting point. So you come in, kids want a wee balloon, they can get that. If you need information as to where to go, it's there. Want to do some detailing around here as well, so we'll do that off camera, ready for the next episode. But pretty pleased, pretty happy indeed. So thanks very much if you've made it this far in the video. I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and I hope you enjoy this building here. I will upload it to Steam as a blueprint in case you want to add it to your own park. Not a problem. Next time we will begin putting in some rides, get this place a little bit more interesting to our visitors. But thank you very much. I've been Jlogic, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. Bye!